So today we are going to talk about the do's and the don'ts of getting your BBL. Okay? So, first things first, the usual. We will see what I look like. Okay? Wearing my dress today. As usual, of course, I have on my cincher. Like I said, I wear my cincher because I'm gonna compress until I am at 6 months, and then I will not be compressing unless I actually really need to, but I'm gonna do that until then. So my dress, Fashion Nova, as usual. So the do's and the don'ts of getting your BBL. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So from the beginning, meaning when you are talking to your doctor about what you want, okay? You do not want to tell your doctor that you want a natural booty, okay? Don't do that to yourself. You don't want to tell your doctor you want a natural looking booty. No, because you're going to lose most of your fat, okay? Don't tell me you want no natural booty. Don't tell me you want no natural looking hips and none of that. No. Tell him that you want nice juicy booty, okay? And you want nice curvy hips, okay? So that you can actually end up, after your swelling, you can end up with a nice curvy body, okay? That's what you want to do. Don't go in there talking about, oh, I want to look natural, all that nonsense. Cut that out. Unless you really do want to look natural. And be honest with yourself, okay? Be honest. If you know you want a curvy body, if you want to look like this or better, I didn't say natural. I said don't play no games with me. I ain't got natural looking boobs. They're huge. You would think I got implants or something. Unless you know the real shape of real boobs versus fake boobs. I already have these, okay? I didn't tell him I wanted natural looking hips or butt. I said I wanted a vixen body. I said I'm 40, about to be 44, I'm 43 years old. I'm a grown woman. I got grown woman boobs. I need hips and butt to match my grown woman boobs, okay? So I didn't go in there talking about playing it safe, none of that. Don't lie to yourself, okay? And my butt ain't even that big. Like, my butt ain't even that big. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I lost a lot of volume. My hips are the same. My hips have gone down. They don't look as crazy wide, but they're pretty much the same. So, okay, so no natural, because you're gonna lose most of it. So don't lie to yourself, okay? Don't play it safe when choosing a doctor. Like I said, I got this from my girl Fifi. She said that she was looking for a doctor that had no deaths, okay? One thing you gotta understand, these doctors that have deaths, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, these deaths are not their fault. They have people who lied to them. They have people who had health issues and they just tried to jump over those hurdles, and you know, it's not the doctor's fault, okay? Most of the time. Okay, which brings me to the next one, which is don't lie to your doctor. But let's back up. So don't play it safe when choosing your doctor. Make sure that you are choosing a doctor where you love their work. You like their work. You have seen enough of their work to know that they're they're a certified plastic surgeon, okay, which means that they're safe. They've done enough of these plastic surgeries to get the same results, which is a good result on all the bodies, okay? They're not going to be exactly the same, these results, but to get a decent result or a good result on most of the bodies, you can find a doctor that is going to give similar, not the same, but similar bodies, okay? We all have different bodies, so it's not going to be the same. So don't play it safe when choosing your doctor, and make sure you do enough research to have seen the work that they're doing. Don't choose a doctor just because they don't have any deaths. Don't choose a doctor based on the fact that he's cheaper. You know, don't play it safe. Wait and save more money if you need to. Okay, don't just choose a doctor because you live in California. You don't want to get on the plane. You're trying to make it be as safe, and so you're paying a whole bunch more money either. Okay, don't do that safe stuff. You want to choose a doctor based on the results that you want. You can have more than just the results. Safety is number one. Okay, safety is number one. Okay, results number two. Okay, then you want to look at the cost. Number three. Safety, number one, results, number two, and then look at your costs. Okay? Okay, so this is number three. Don't lie to your doctor. You have to be honest about your health. Don't try to go around and see and see if you can, if I don't tell him this, or I don't put this on there or that on there, and I pass the test, then it'll work. Don't try and skip over this and that and do, pass the test a false way, have somebody go and don't do that. You're risking your life. Don't lie to your doctor, and don't try and skip past labs and things like that. Some doctors will let you do that. Don't do it. You're putting your life on the line. There's really no way around that, because if you are doing the first two, then the doctor is going to make sure everything is legit anyway. So there's no way to get to number three. There's no way to lie or none of that. That if you're doing the first two things on this list, and you're choosing the right doctor, you're going to the right place, you're not getting around that anyway. So, that's that. So be honest. Now, after you've had your surgery and you are healing, don't sit around and do nothing. Don't lay in the bed. Oh, I'm not feeling good today. I'm recovering. Force yourself to get up and get out of that bed. You are risking your health again, because you can develop blood clots. Okay, the swelling is not going to go down. It's not going to subside if you don't get up and move your body. You need to move around and make sure that you are staying moving. Okay, and drinking enough water and peeing that stuff out. Don't try to be lazy and just lay around for days at a time or hours at a time. You sleep during the night. So, and honestly, while I was there, that whole week that I was there, I slept through the night, yes, but I would get up every few hours and go walking and move around, and I couldn't sleep all the way through the night. I don't know why. My body would wake up. I think I just got used to doing it after like the first day of waking up every few hours. For hours, you do that right after. So sleeping through the night was just, you're not going to do that. So get up every few hours. Every 2-3 hours, get up, move around. Don't just lay around and sit around. You can get blood clots, and then you'll also get stiff. You'll get stiff and you'll start feeling like an old lady. You won't be able to move around like you normally could if you just get stiff and sit around. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. Okay? Every couple hours, like I said, get up, move around, try to dance a little bit, try to move, try to do something, but keep your body moving. Okay? After your surgery, don't overeat. Okay, do not overeat. Don't do it with the overeating. Okay, now of course you have to feed your fat. Of course you gotta feed your fat. All right, but don't overdo it, because that will come back. Okay, it will come back. It's not going to come back the way it was, of course, but it'll come back in other places. I think that's the reason why mine came back here, because I was eating cookies, and I wasn't really eating a whole bunch, but I wasn't watching what I was eating either. I wanted to make sure that I kept my hips and make sure that I kept my butt. So I wasn't eating as well as I should have. Now, I didn't overdo it, obviously. Obviously, I look good. So obviously, I didn't overdo it. You guys see me without this waist trainer on. You see me with just my faja on. The only difference is I'm flat right here right now. So I'm not really pudgy. I still got this. Y'all see it. I still got that going on. Okay, I'm not, my hourglass is still here. I still have an hourglass, when I don't have anything but my faja on, and my faja is not even tight, so that's not giving me my hourglass. My hourglass is just here. And even with this on, I still look, you guys can still see you can still see my little pouch here. I mean, it's not like sticking out or whatever, but it's like that even when I have my faja on. It's flat, it's not like that, but it's apparent, it's there. See, it's there. It's gonna be there no matter what. I have to get a tummy tuck, like I said, take the skin off. We'll talk about that on another video too. So don't overeat, don't overdo it. If you overeat, you have to understand that you are not gonna be able to walk that off. You can't. Let me tell you why. Because you have to stay off your feet. Do you guys remember Cardi B a few months back where she got that liposuction and she was on tour or something like that, and her feet swelled up really bad? Okay, that happened to me. Okay, I was walking around and wanting to be all active and stuff because I'm active. I'm an active person. I'm in IT, so I had to always run around doing this and that on my last IT job where I actually worked out of my home, outside of my home. I work from home now, but I worked at a law university, law and medical school. So, and I was one of seven people eventually, but at first, for like the first 4 or 5, it was 4 or 5 of us. Ooh, it was just 4 of us for like the first year and a half. So I was all over that campus, really active, all the time, constantly. So I was just always active. And then from that job, I went on to working from home for a little bit, and then I got my BBL. So I was still pretty active. I had to walk and lose weight in order to get my BMI down, and I fasted. So I was active, up until the point where I got my BBL. So got my BBL, and I still wanted to be active, which was good at first. With the week that I was down there, that was really good. Like I said, I got up and down every few hours, and that helped my swelling to minimize, appropriately, and drinking the water, and it helped me to not develop blood clots. So staying active is good, but I overdid it when I came home. When I came home, I didn't want to sit my butt down for like my first week of being home, because it only took me a week. No, it was about 2 weeks. My feet swelled up so big. I mean, oh my gosh, it was huge. My feet were huge, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, what happened to my feet? I got elephant feet. It was terrible. So, and it hurts when you swell, you guys. So you cannot eat all this food, in other words. That was my point. I know I ramble a lot, talk too much sometimes. You cannot eat all that food and then think that you're going to go and be active and work it off. It's not going to work. You're not going to be able to work off that food. You won't. You will have to sit and be still, and every few hours get up and move around. But you're moving around like an old person. You're not running around jogging and stuff like that. You're not doing none of that. You just had surgery, so you don't move around enough to burn any real calories. Okay, so don't get that twisted. Eat sensibly. Eat enough to keep the calories on you. You don't want to, eat in a deficiency. You don't want to do that. Don't eat less calories, because you will lose. Okay, if you don't eat enough calories, you're going to lose your results. But just eat at least 2,000 calories a day. That's not a lot. Most of us, we eat more than that. Okay, don't eat in a deficiency. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. All right, so don't wear tight clothes. Okay, if you wear tight clothes, even your panties, okay, if your panties are too tight, then you're going to get a line on your stomach right here. You're going to get a line, right here or somewhere, especially in the places that you actually have gotten liposuction. Okay, actually only in those places. If you've gotten liposuction on your hips, or if you've gotten fat transfer to your hips, you don't want to wear panties that are gonna, like these panties, you can see my panties there, that are gonna cut. You know, these are not cutting. They're boy short panties, so they're not cutting. You can see the mark on them. They're not cutting, but you can see them through this. So if you can actually see your underwear, the lines on your underwear, you got to think of it as in, like, that's your skin. Like, it's going to make that mark. You see my shorts? See my boy shirts? Okay? It's going to make that mark. All right? So make sure that you're not wearing anything too tight. If you wear something that's not too tight, then it's going to go away when you take a shower. But don't wear anything that's going to imprint and be tight, because your skin will stay that way. Try to wear stuff that's smooth surface on your stomach. When you put your faja on, make sure that you have a tank top or something in between your skin and your faja, because you can get faja burns as well. I showed you guys this before, use oil. Before I put my t-shirt on, my tank top, it'll help your tank top stick to your stomach, and then you put your faja on. You know, you can tuck your faja in your panties, that'll help it. If you wear panties, that'll help it to, you know, lay down flat, and then you put your faja on. I put my panties on after, and I just tuck my faja in. So don't wear tight stuff for your first few months, because it will make a permanent imprint in your skin, and you ain't getting rid of that. If you've worn it long enough, because remember, you got to wear your faja and all this stuff for days at a time, you will find that it's not going to go away. Okay, it is not going to go away. Okay, eventually. Okay, most of the time it'll go away when you take a shower. All right, and the last thing you don't want to do is, then I have a bonus for you. You don't want to drink or smoke before your BBL. You don't want to drink and smoke after your BBL. It's not going to help you heal. You're not going to heal the way you want to heal if you drink and smoke. Okay, do what you like, but it's just a suggestion. The last thing I want to suggest is don't change your attitude. Don't become a different person. I hate that. Like, you see some of these girls on their videos before they got their BBLs. It's different for you to dress different. That's the whole reason you're getting the BBL, so that you can wear stuff like this and be comfortable. You know, that's the reason you got it. You know, me myself, I love Fashion Nova clothes, but I couldn't wear anything on that website unless it was big and bulky. So I was like, I want to wear some Fashion Nova clothes when I'm done. So I couldn't wait. So now I can. So that's fine. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about changing whole attitude. Some people, I've seen these girls on their videos, they are so nice and calm and just normal. And then after their videos, they neck snapping, girl, and my arm snatched and all. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. It's just so annoying. I'm gonna leave that there. That's a bonus for you. Please don't change. Please don't change. Because God has a way of humbling you real quick. Real quick. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Anyways, all right, y'all. Love you. Those are my 7 do's and don'ts. These are just don'ts. Those are the 7 don'ts with a bonus don't when you're getting your BBL. Okay? All right, y'all. This is me today. I actually get dressed sometimes. Still no makeup. Still no makeup. Bye.